Do 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 do. Okay, giving it a second. This is a live stream, so I'm gonna give it a quick second. Just a quick second for people to come in. But this is awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment. So today we're gonna run down what is said in the affidavit about the rental cars and the Tiguan. And this is gonna be very quick. There was no evidence of any foul play in neither of the rental cars. Like no blood in the Altima or Kia. No blood in the Tiguan. That's pictured in the middle, the black Volkswagen Tiguan that she owned. So there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. Hey, Letecia Stauch drug Gannon's body through the house, then put it in the trunk. Like really? What did she have plastic wrapped down in the back of the trunk to get no blood on it? She washed the car before she came and met the police, but somehow they was able to find blood, just a little bit of blood under the bumper. Al and Gannon does a lot of work on hobbies of Al's in the garage. And nobody's accounting for maybe the blood came from the hobbies Al and Gannon did together. So that's really it on that. Like, what do you have on Altima? Well, one of the cars she drove over 900 miles on. They haven't stated where she drove 900 miles to. I don't believe they were able to lift any GPS off of that rental car. And as we all know, 900 miles doesn't get you to Florida. Just doesn't. Her whereabouts with those 900 miles on a rental car, like nobody really knows except for her saying she drove around looking for Gannon. So there's really not much to look into with the rental cars or with any of the cars. I mean, you still have Harley Hunt driving, being suspicious, picking up Letecia, driving Letecia off. That's even if Harley Hunt was the driver. They say she's the driver because of it was her car and her cell phone. But they don't have a face to put on the getaway driver. I call him a getaway driver. If you went to go pick somebody up who just disposed of a body, that's kind of like an accomplice. Like your SUV not working, why? I don't know what excuse they gave to ask why Letecia Stauch left her SUV. Asked to somehow throw police off. How are you going to throw police off? You drove the SUV there, but you didn't drive it all the way back, and you think that's her trying to throw people off? That doesn't make any sense at all, at all. So we cover that. Once again, the rental cars don't point to murder. The Tiguan doesn't point to murder unless you're worried about that little blood under the bumper. Like, get real here. Of all the blood they so say is in the house, wasn't none found in the back of the trunk. But just so happens, she backed her car into the driveway, into the garage, and loaded Gannon's body into the trunk. So just so happens, right. Does anyone really care if who released the affidavit? Anyone really care? Nobody. I didn't think so. Nobody really gives a hoot. If it was Sherry, Marie, or Carrie, we don't care. How do we pronounce the lady's last name? Street. Sherry Street. What is that, German? I don't know what the... Alright, that's gonna be the show, people. This has been Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment. And I will see you in the next video.